What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike, and I'm back at it again with another portfolio update for the month of March of 2023. I already feel like this year is pushing a little bit too fast, a little bit faster than I want it to go, but it is what it is. We got another portfolio video or portfolio update for you guys. Not much has changed since the last month, but I do have a couple of questions that I want to, I guess get out or clear the air with as far as when I go into the portfolio. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the Robinhood portfolio, the dividend and growth portfolio for the month of March. I'll let you guys know if I made any changes, and also I'll let you guys know what I plan on doing going forward, because I do want to make a couple of changes and I just want to get your thoughts on it. So that's pretty much it. Let's jump into the portfolio right now. Let's go. So we got the Robinhood app right here. We're going to open that on up, Face ID, and we are in. Right now, the portfolio is sitting at $42,760.97. Overall, today, I'm up about $241. I'm recording this on a Monday, so there you go. For whatever it's worth. The past week, it looks like we're down about 2.67%, or about $1,100. The past month, we're still up about $278, about 0.65%. Past 3 months, we are down just slightly though, only about $56 or 0.13%. And then year to date, we're still up about 8%, which is honestly great. Love to see it. We'll see how the rest of this year plays out. So far, it's been great, and 2022 has not. So we're not going to talk about that year. Hopefully everything just goes fine though. I don't have any wood to knock on. Either way, past year we're down about 9% or $4,400, and then all time we are up about 5% or 5.5%, $2,200 to be exact. We lost a decent amount of money in our portfolio last year, but of course we're in it for the long term. This is a dividends and growth portfolio. I haven't really sold any positions all of last year, and don't really plan on selling anything this year in particular either. So we're here to see what's going to happen in the future. So let's scroll on down and see what we got going on right now. Right now, we got the cryptocurrencies. You guys know the deal with crypto. If you don't know, pretty much I just buy it on here and then transfer it to my private ledger wallet. That's the only place I pretty much store all my crypto now, or at least on the blockchain. So I don't have to worry about Robinhood or any other cryptocurrency exchange that offers crypto where you can buy and sell it. Goes down, goes out of business, BlockFi, FTX. Don't have to worry about any of that. With a private ledger wallet, which I talk about enough on the channel, make sure you grab one if you don't already have one and you invest into crypto. I would say just in general, I recommend you grab one. Either way, let's jump into the first stock on the list today, and the first stock is Apple. Right now sitting at $148 a share. We scrolled down on Apple stock. I have about 24 shares of Apple stock. I recently bought a MacBook about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I want to make sure I match the price of my MacBook. I typically do this with a lot of my stocks, honestly. I like to match the price of whatever I paid for their product with stock. So the MacBook cost me about $2,000. So I plan on putting another $2,000 into Apple stock in the near future. Obviously, I'm not going to do it right this very moment, but the money's going to be there regardless. Past Apple, we got ticker symbol MSFT, or Microsoft, one of my favorite companies. And honestly, a goal to hit 100 shares of Microsoft would be amazing, and it's one of my goals. Either way, right now it's sitting at $250 a share. We scrolled down, I have 5.8 shares of Microsoft stock, overall up about 16% roughly. You guys know how Microsoft's been in the news quite a bit lately because of ChatGPT, which makes perfect sense. And if you guys don't know what ChatGPT is and AI in general, then I made an AI video, so make sure you check that video out. AI, short for artificial intelligence. I made some stock picks that you might be interested in if you want to be invested into AI. And of course, Microsoft is probably one of those major companies that you might want to be invested into. So check that video out. It'll be linked right up there. Past that, we got ticker symbol TSLA, or Tesla, one of my favorite companies. Of course, you guys know the deal. $207 a share right now. Overall, it's up about 5% today, which is cool. I have about 17 shares. Overall, up about 10%, with plans to just buy some more Tesla. I love Tesla. We're going to see how things play out. I think Tesla Investor Day is coming up in a couple of days, so we'll see how things play out. That's pretty much it. Past Tesla stock, we got ticker symbol DGRO, or a dividend and growth ETF. This stands for iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF, like I just mentioned. It's sitting at $50 a share right now. I think this is great. It's a nice little dividend driver for the portfolio. If you don't like this, I recommend something like SCHD. If you're interested, then definitely check one of those stocks out, either this one or SCHD. And we scroll down, I have 136 shares of DGRO. overall, I'm not up much. I'm not really up anything right now. I'm pretty much breaking even with my investment, but I'm not worried about that at all. I plan to consistently buy more DGRO stock as my portfolio grows in value. So nothing to worry about here. I consistently buy $25 worth of it every single week, which is pretty much half a share a week right now. Past that, we got ticker symbol XLP. Another one of those ETFs, which I typically would just buy a decent amount of and just consistently buy over time, which is the plan with this one. This holds consumer staples stocks. If we scroll down, before we scroll down, it's sitting at $72 a share right now, and you can see I have about 34 shares of XLP. Overall, I'm up about 6%, and if we scroll down, you can see their top 10 holdings, which is, of course, consumer staples companies like Procter & Gamble, Pepsi, Coke, Philip Morris, Colgate. You get the point. Past that, we go on over to the next stock. We got ticker symbol JEPI or JEPI. One of, I guess, a fan favorite, or I guess an investor favorite right now, of course, because it's paying a nice monthly paying dividend. And honestly, it's just a nice fresh. Why can't I talk today? We're doing one take. It's a nice breath of fresh air to get paid a nice 11% dividend every single month without really having to worry about too much when it comes to JEPI stock. And this won't last forever. I believe JP Morgan said they wanted the goal to be around 7% as far as the dividend yield, but right now it's around 11%. So go ahead and collect that dividend if you can. Either way, sitting at about $54 a share right now. We scrolled down. I have about 43 shares with plans to buy more. Overall, I'm down about 2.29%. But like I said, we're here for the dividend, and that dividend actually gets reinvested back into JEPI stock right now. But in the long term, it might not. So we'll gauge this as we go and as the market plays itself out. Past JEPI, we got ticker symbol O, or Realty Income. Realty Income right now is sitting at $64.50. And we scroll down, that's for holding about 17 shares. Overall, I'm up about 6%. And when it comes to Realty Income, it's one of the top REITs on the stock market right now. You can't really go wrong with it as far as an investment option. I personally like it a lot and plan on buying more shares. Not really much more to say about it. Past that, we got ticker symbol STAG, or Stag Industrial. Looking for more dividend growth here, as I mentioned in a previous video. And right now, it's sitting at $34, $33.87. $34 a share. We scroll on down, that's for holding about 57 shares. Overall, I'm down about 10%. I do plan on buying some more. Maybe get this up to about 100, 150 shares. We'll see what happens. Past that, we got ticker symbol MPW, or Medical Properties Trust, right now sitting at about $10 a share. I have 102 shares right now, and I want to talk about a new dividend strategy that we can do together if you guys want to do it together, and just in the future in general of pretty much by doing covered calls on dividend stocks. Now, this is a whole separate dividend strategy, pretty much an ability for you to make even more passive income on top of the passive income that you're already making from just being invested into a stock like MPW or another dividend stock. So I'll talk about that in a whole separate video because there is a process and things you should just know in general, but just know that video is coming within the next couple of weeks. At least that's the plan for it. So yeah. Either way, I'm down about 31% on my MPW position. Overall, I might buy quite a bit more when it comes to the shares. I really want to see what happens, but overall, if I can't make my money back, I feel like, I haven't lost anything because I haven't sold. You don't lose anything unless you sell. Just a pro tip. But I might actually pick up some more shares. I haven't decided just when yet. It's not a major pick for me right now, but I'm not selling for anything of what I have right now for sure. So that's all I really got to say about MPW for the time being. Past MPW, we have Boeing. I also want to get some more shares of Boeing. I've been talking about this for like 2-3 years now, and I have not bought any more shares since I initially bought my 5 shares of Boeing, back when I didn't have any money pretty much. And right now it's $200 a share. We scrolled down, I bought my 5 shares for about $99 a share. And yeah, I'm up 100%, which obviously makes sense. So we're just gonna keep what we got. I will buy some more Boeing. There's not really any other competitor in this industry besides Airbus, and I mean, I'll just do Boeing. I think it's a great investment for the long term. I think it'll kind of always be around. They make planes. I can't. Who's doing that? So regardless, that's all I got to say about Boeing. I'll buy some more shares when I get around to it. Past Boeing, got ticker symbol ALLY, or Ally Financial, sitting at $30 right now. Overall, if we scroll down, I'm down about 13%. I have about 50 shares. Probably get that up to about 100 shares. I'm taking a nice little risk with Ally, and I have no issue with it. I talked about it in previous videos, but yeah, just gonna add some more shares to that. But like most of the stocks in this portfolio, I plan on adding more shares to almost all of them. Past that, we got ticker symbol JPM or JP Morgan Chase sitting at $142 a share right now. If we scroll down, I have about 12 shares of JPM, overall up about 5% with plans to add more. I'm a huge JP Morgan customer, so it makes sense for me personally to be invested into their company, invested into their stock, and making some money in passive income and also in active income in the sense of if I go and sell the stock. So, yeah. Past that, we got ticker symbol XOM or Exxon Mobil. Of course, this is doing great because gas prices are still high, and I don't think they're ever going to come back down at this point. That's what it feels like. But hey, $110 a share. We scrolled down. I have about 11 shares. I sold half of my position last year. Made a nice, I think, an $800 profit on it. Up, I think, well over 100%, and we're still up over 100% right now. It's great. They're making billions of dollars, so of course, hey, it makes sense, but in the sense of paying for gas, kind of sucks 'cause it's still high. Do plan on buying some more though, just not at this high price point because eventually I do think gas prices will come down. Who knows when it'll happen? I just don't really want to pay $110 a share for Exxon, so it is what it is. Past that though, we got Kinder Morgan sitting at $17.31 a share right now. Overall, I have about 54 shares of Kinder Morgan. Not really up or down, pretty much in the middle. Plans to buy more, maybe get it to 100 shares. That's about it. Past that, we got ticker symbol DIS or Disney. Disney right now is sitting at $100 a share. If we scroll down, I have about 11 and a half shares of Disney. I really only buy it when I pretty much buy my Disney Plus membership every single month. Other than that, I might just occasionally put some money into Disney. But the point is, I am an investor in Disney, and I do plan on being an investor for the long term in Disney. Overall, down about 13% with plans to buy more, of course. Past that, we got ticker symbol LOW or Lowe's. Lowe's sitting at $203 a share right now. We scroll down, I have about 5.4 shares of Lowe's. Overall, up about 15%. Plans to buy more, of course. It's expensive, yes. Past that, we got ticker symbol WBA or Walgreens, $35.35 a share right now. Somebody play that number and maybe you'll win the lottery tonight. I don't know. Let me know though. Let me know, and I feel like I should get like $1 or two if you win. Just saying. Past that, we scroll down on Walgreens. I have about 39 shares of them. Overall, down about 12%. I do believe in Walgreens for the long term, so I do have plans to buy more Walgreens stock. And being at this price point, I would grab it at this price point. I think I would want it to drop down to maybe about $32, $30. That'd be even better. But I'm cool with 35. It's okay. Past that, Walgreens. I just did Walgreens. Past that, Verizon ticker symbol VZ, sitting at $38 a share right now. We scrolled down. I have 42 shares of Verizon stock. Overall, down about 23%. They pay a nice dividend though, almost 7%. And of course, if I can add that on up, it will pretty much get this up to about 100, 150 shares as well, maybe more. Then I'll have a nice little chunk of dividend income coming in and hopefully ride the wave back on up to around $50 a share. That'd be great. Just saying. Past that, we got ticker symbol MAIN or Main Street Capital sitting at $42.60 a share right now. I have about 36, 37 shares. Overall, up about 12%. Plans to buy more eventually. I'm just not looking at this stock right now. I'm not going to sell it because it's making me a nice little passive income. But I just haven't gotten around to put money into my portfolio. And once I start doing that again, a lot more money will be funded to a lot of these other stocks in the portfolio. Past that, Prospect Capital, PSEC, $7.45. I don't put any money into this. Simply collect the passive income every single month, just like Main Street Capital for the most part. And that's pretty much it. Sitting at, I'm overall up about 53% or $300. I have 120 shares pretty much, which hasn't changed since I pretty much bought it a year ago or well over a year ago now I think about it. And yeah, past that though, we got ticker symbol TGT, a position that I'm still slowly but surely building out. Target sitting at 165 a share right now. If we scroll down, I have 4.5 shares of Target, overall up about 2%. It's a very small position, but like I said, I'll keep adding to it. I plan on being a long-term investor in Target, so there you go. Past Target, we got ticker symbol COIN or Coinbase. Coinbase was doing pretty good over the past month or so, and then it kind of just went back to normal. It was like it realized it was still a bad stock at the time, so hey, it is what it is. Right now, it's sitting at $58 a share. Overall, I'm down about 77% with my 6 shares. I have not bought any shares since I initially bought shares around $256 a share. So I'm hurting on that one, but it is what it is. I do plan on holding my Coinbase shares for the time being. Crypto will return, in my personal opinion. And when crypto does return, so will Coinbase stock. Who knows how long we'll have to wait for that? Of course, you can, justify it and say, oh, well, opportunity cost. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not taking this much of a loss unless I really have to, or unless it's a tax benefit for me. And of course, it's a brand new year, so I could pretty much wait till the end of the year to sell this if I really wanted to. So check back in with me December of 2023, and we'll find out if we actually sell it for taxes or just hold on to it and see what happens. So yeah. Past that, we got ticker symbol AVPT or AV Point, not diving deep into the stock anymore. Sitting at $4.90 a share right now. We scrolled down, I have 275 shares with plans to actually add a little bit more, maybe get it up to 300, 350 shares, maybe 500. We'll see how I feel. I still like this company. We'll see what happens. That's it. Down about 58%, as you can see. We'll see what happens. That's it. Past that, we got ticker symbol VOO, part of our investing, I guess you could say, our investing challenge for the year of 2023. Pretty much, we're investing $5 every single day into VOO, and we'll just see what happens by the time the end of the year comes around. Right now, it's sitting at $3.64 a share right now. If you guys don't know what VOO is, or the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, it's pretty much the top 500 companies in the U.S. right now, all put into one single stock. So if you want to just invest into the overall market without doing too much work, literally by pressing 2 buttons or something, you'll be good to go with VOO. We scrolled down. I have about half a share right now. Overall, I'm pretty much breaking even, only down about $1.60. And as you can see, the daily buy, $5 on every single trading day of this year. So we'll see what happens. Past that, I think that is it, because I did have one more stock, but I actually sold it, and that stock was Allstate. I sold Allstate stock because the only reason I was invested into Allstate stock was because I had car insurance with Allstate. Now, I still have car insurance with Allstate, but I'm planning on switching car insurance. Make sure you check out my saving money on car insurance video to learn more about my reasoning behind that. But pretty much my rates went up, and I'm looking for other car insurance that might be more suitable for me and also will save me more money monthly and, of course, in the long term as well. So if I end up picking another car insurance company like Travelers or Progressive or, whatever's cheaper and works well for me, then I'll probably invest into that particular stock versus Allstate. Now, I've made my money from Allstate, got some dividends, actually got a little bit of growth as well before they actually tanked a couple of days ago. So, solid. Made some money from it. Nothing insane because I didn't have that much in there, but the point still stands. I think it's a cool investment. I think you can go about your day and try to invest into what you're actually buying in your personal life or bills you just had to pay for in general. So I think it's a good idea regardless. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the only other thing, that is it for the entire portfolio, by the way, but the only other thing that I wanted to mention was that I have dividend stocks on other portfolios. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts pretty much in the sense of, do you think, I'll put my phone down. What do you guys think about the way I do my dividend videos? Do you think I should do dividend videos on my other portfolios? Because personally, only reason I haven't done that is because the majority of my dividend videos or the majority of my dividend stocks are in my Robinhood portfolio. So if you guys want to see my other portfolios, which I just don't talk about too often, but they do still pay me a dividend, do you want me to make a separate video talking about them? Or do you want me to do the simpler thing, which I think is the simpler thing? It's just to move those big paying dividend stocks that I get from my other dividend portfolios into my Robinhood dividend portfolio and just make it a sole dividend portfolio. Forget the growth stocks. I'm not going to say forget the growth stocks. I'm going to keep the growth stocks on there. But what do you think? Just what do you think? You think I should move my dividend stocks from my other portfolios into Robinhood? Or do you think I should make separate videos going over dividends that I receive from my other brokerages? Yeah, that's the word. I personally think I already know the answer to this because I don't think it's worth it to do it. So just let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I don't think it's really worth it because the only other platform that I have that pays me a decent amount in dividends, I would say, is M1 Finance. Of course, I still have my Acorns, but that's just ETFs, and it's pretty boring. I'm not going to make a whole separate video about that. You guys don't want to see that. Maybe you do. Let me know down in the comment section below. But I think it's some dividend stocks on my M1 Finance portfolio that I wouldn't mind moving over to Robinhood. So that's probably what I'll do past that, that'll probably be about it. I do plan on making a decent amount of dividend videos over the next couple of weeks, so be locked in for that. I think it should be a fun time. Also, some passive income videos if you're interested. Dividends or passive income as well. If you didn't know, you know now. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you want me to review anything or talk about a stock in particular or anything like that, let me know about all that down in the comment section. And that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you very much for 20,000 subscribers as well. I talked about it in the previous video just quickly because I don't have anything major planned, but I do want to do something for it. If not, we'll just do something at 25K, probably a giveaway or something. I just wasn't really prepared for 20K. I knew it was coming, but I just wasn't really prepared. So I don't want to do something like, I don't know, kind of lame, I guess. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for 25K for you guys to do like a huge giveaway. I think that'd be pretty cool. 25K, 50K, 100K, a million. We'll see what happens. But the point is, thank you very much. I really appreciate it regardless. And that's pretty much it for the dividend portfolio for March of 2023. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. Dollar Mike. Peace.